Okay, you just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have, well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're.
Then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. Mm-hmm. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs. 12 earned runs.
Right.
In May.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome.
Waka.
You're so funny. We are back. I missed you guys.
We missed you too.
I missed you guys. Like, it seems like it's been like forever.
You want to rub on my knee?
Yeah, but you're not like right. All right, there we go. Just like that.
Oh yeah. I was trying to rub on her ass earlier, but she wouldn't let me.
Why?
That was my ask.
Your ask.
Yeah.
I understand.
You remember the little white girl on that little. He was like, if he come out of the movie, he's gonna kick my ass. So I have to kick his ass.
I'm sorry. I'm dying.
Welcome to Salacious Couch.
You're right.
I am your host, Co-Ed Bliss, and to my immediate right is your host, the lovely, the salacious, Dr. Wren.
No.
And to her right, which is my far right, is the wonderful, the illustrious, the Brahma Bull.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi.
And always so ever present is Salacious Couch Ghost.
Hey guys.
By the way, you don't have on a lace front.
Oh, I told her she looked like she had on.
Yeah,
that is funny.
I was like, no thanks. And then the white guy that was walking was like, yes, it looks good. And I'm like, ooh, white guy.
She didn't want to get that wrinkle pickle.
Fuck no, he's still.
That raw
That's
chicken.
a lot. Do you have to say it like that?
Yes.
You know what it look like raw chicken.
It does. Like, I don't even like white penis. It's gross. It's just nasty. I just can't do it.
But does it have to be chicken meat?
Look at raw chicken.
I don't like chicken meat like much. Cause
You're vegan, right?
No.
She's pescatarian.
Yeah, that's closer to it.
Okay.
I mean, I'll still eat chicken here and there, but it's got to be like from somewhere. Like, I can't have it cooked in the same environment with me. Does that make any sense?
Not at all.
I don't want the raw chicken part.
Oh.
Like anywhere near me.
She don't like raw chicken either.
Obviously.
Yes. No raw chicken.
I can't
I've
find
been told recently that I am like super extra weird.
Why?
I don't know, but I like it. I like being weird. That
The
means,
idea of it?
of course, because that means I'm different.
You are
I
different.
stand out. I'm not like it.
What made them say you was weird?
Did they say?
It was Eccles.
You can't go off of Eccles.
Eccles said I was weird. So it's okay though, because I am weird.
What did you do for him to say you was weird?
What don't I do though? So I don't know. I can't answer that. I can't.
But I want you to. Why am I having such a hard time finding that post?
This post?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. How'd you find it?
Can you share?
Is it on Be Exposed or is it on
So it's not on
Don't be
Salacious?
exposed.
So guys, if you're not watching, if you're can you share it to Salacious, please?
Yeah, I think we all a little off right now.
Okay. I thought it was just me.
Hey, come on, let's professional mode.
So anyway, all right, let's take a deep breath in and out. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this
And
week's
good afternoon.
Salacious Couch.
I am your host, Ronald Cronkite.
He took it out my mouth. I hate you. I hate you. I was trying to be that person. You suck. You are weird.
So this was our first time being together in what, in a month almost?
Yeah, all of us,
Claire
right?
was sick, and then we had the blizzard.
Well,
that
Chloe was sick,
snowstorm.
then we had the snowstorm.
And then you was out last
And then
week.
I was out last week.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. That's why I'm feeling like I was like sending that message to you guys earlier, like, I actually miss y'all. Like, for real.
miss you too.
I was sitting there like, I
I
missed
missed
you.
you. Like, I saw your pictures and I was like, this heifer went to Florida. Didn't even take me with me.
Oh my gosh. The ghost just gave me the finger.
Oh, did I? I thought I wiped the tear with that. Not my finger.
You wiped the tear with your middle finger, and I was like, oh, okay.
I think I did.
How do you really feel?
I
I don't know what's going on. Something's weird. Are we having technical?
though.
Do you love me though?
I love
I needed a little break. I haven't been feeling, great. Not that I've been sick or anything. Just like kind of just wiped. This cold has just been, you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
I needed some inspiration.
I've
I needed
I've
some
been under the
inspiration.
weather too, like the first time in like 3 years, so it's like put me down, like, and I'm like, fuck. But I'm better.
I needed some sun. I got some sun.
That-
It is, I know, like, and I know that's like kind of sucks, and I'm not trying to like rub it in anybody's face, but like I needed sun. Like I swear I must have needed sun. Like my vitamin levels must have been off or something. Like I was tired.
So what you do when you was in Florida?
So the Yankees played the Orioles for
Yankees.
spring training, and I went down there to see the game because
My parents
it's my
went the
favorite
same
time of
day.
year. It's baseball season, and the Orioles are my favorite team.
So how do
We
you look?
drove 15 hours down there. They actually looked okay. Not great, not bad. I mean, they were winning the game like all the way up until the 9th inning, and then it got tied. They didn't lose, and then they won tonight. So by 5. So I'm feeling optimistic.
Okay.
They're at the same game as me.
Yeah.
So the stadium is kind of cool. I have to give it to them. The Steinbrenner Stadium is kind of cool. We had these really cool seats that were at like a counter kind of thing out in the outfield, like, and it just made it like a counter. We were like sitting in these really comfortable seats, but not like soft. They were like benches seats, but it was at a counter, and you could see the whole field. Like spring training. I keep calling it preseason. Spring training just seems funner. Like all the stadiums are they're smaller and it's more family oriented. Even though I didn't take my kid because I needed a break. It was just kind of fun. Like lightweight. Nobody was super. Like I owed in Steinbrenner Stadium. Like how they sing the national anthem and oh. I did that. I was like one of 4 Orioles fans in that entire, and I did it with confidence.
I guarantee
It was that he was probably the other person because it was me and one other person, and I did it, and everybody was like,
right.
but nobody got belligerent. Like nobody acted stupid. It was all fun and games. We sat there going back and forth, and then it was one home run. You know what I mean? And then we were sitting there, ha ha ha, and then there was another one. Like. It was fun. We were talking bad about each other. We were talking about the trades, and like it was just lightweight and fun. Like not like a trip, where you gotta think because you gotta party and stuff. It was just like
The next stage.
you know what I mean. It was just it was a long weekend getaway.
So it's not like you was able to
Rest.
yeah.
That's what it was.
Rejuvenate.
I'm gonna get my rejuvenation in April.
Your actual
girl trip. I'm so excited.
I thought you were getting like the rejuvenation.
No, she doesn't need rejuvenation. She is pretty good.
I know, but we were talking about it like a
Nope.
few weeks back.
Nope.
So when you said that,
She
that's
don't get
what I
enough
was.
used to be rejuvenated. She's still young. By vagina age, she's probably just turning 60.
You can't even say that shit with a straight face because she knows she wrong. You but look at you, it's not straight.
But I can't. My vagina is probably 16 years old. Like she's just still young and
Vibrant.
very vibrant. Still got that snatch like a rubber.
The snatch back. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that snatchback can be everything now.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
I'm just, but that's. I have to be honest. That was what came in my brain as soon as you.
Don't get much use.
You know.
I mean, I laugh about it only because the thought about my pussy being 16 is hilarious.
You're funny.
Even to me. Those are just those moments when I can laugh at my own jokes.
So y'all ready to get salacious?
Yes.
Like, especially on the biggest day of Catholic guilt, you know, like we should get salacious.
We should get just trifling.
This is the same show that positioned Easter to be the fuck day. I mean,
True that. So this is Lent. Like the only. All right. So what else we have? We're gonna do Lent. Then we got to do Yom Kippur. Like all the guilt holidays.
Wait a minute. I cannot participate in Yom Kippur because the people I work for are Jewish, and I need to make sure that I get my raise and keep my job.
Okay.
All right. So
wait, before we get busy, I really want to talk about something very important.
We only got 1 minute, so.
You want to hold that thought?
I'm gonna hold on to it.
Don't lose it.
Make sure you keep it up here.
I will.
It's important. You want to make a note?
Nope.
You sure?
Oh.
All right. So.
With the week that I had, I got it.
Oh, talk about that. I think it's a great time to bring back a good segue. But we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
Okay.
So
I guess we'll just take these bills.
Messages.
We'll be right back.
If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. Rebel. If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head and I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Working mode, tell them where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell them where the cash. You playing for you, gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. Now it's all over and the curtain's back. Can't see you not noticing that. I'm letting it go, it ain't holding me back. Yeah, I'm on dice, but ain't come for the crap. Drinking with uncle, we only do jack. How I'm alive, I thank God for that. Praying about it, things getting better.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange radio show.
Any trouble, because I get into any trouble, but I had a problem that this then became a discussion at that workplace environment. Now, the discussion was I should have been more sensitive. In what way was my first response? And I guess when I had to meet with that said person who had the issue with the person who was said leader of that organization, I said, well, to that person, how would I have known that? Well, you should have asked.
I think so. You want my opinion?
It was a circle, and I was willing to go on that merry-go-round.
You are better than most.
Yeah.
I think that's normal when you're.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. So this portion is going to be called "Say It With Your Chest."
That's my intro, not your intro.
Well, you was slow on the come up, as with everything else.
Oh, we still in everything.
So my "Say It With Your Chest" moment is mental health is important, people. Take care of your shit. So recently we had an incident where one of the young ladies on my job came up missing, and I guess she must have had a mental health breakdown. However, in this past week, in her absence, I found out quite a few things. That I was having a single white female incident.
A single white female incident?
Yeah, where she just became so obsessed with me and my life that I didn't realize how in danger that I truly should be. That I should be worried about. Again, I've never done absolutely anything to this woman for her to hate me so. And I've come to the realization after speaking with several people that of course, it's not me. It's never me. I'm perfect. Ask my husband. Ask my wife. Ask my girlfriend. Ask my boyfriend. Ask my imaginary puppy. I'm perfect. Mind your business. I sit on a throne of awesomeness. So, I really want people to know and understand the importance of mental health. You got, especially in the African American community, we always feel like we don't need it.
It's a stigma.
We need it. Talking to your homeboy or your homegirl is not therapy. They're always going to be biased. Either for you or against you, but they're going to be biased. You really need to seek out a professional when it comes to mental health, and make sure you ask questions before starting therapy. Find out what area do they practice from, how they practice. After 3 sessions, you will know if this person is right for you and what you need. You do not need a yes man. You need to be open to constructive criticism, because this is what we do. This is what we went to school for, and it is important that you maintain mental health, especially if you are in a helping profession. If you work in the human service field, if you work in customer service, you need to seek therapy. It is important. Anyone else?
So say it with your chest.
His wife's an ass.
Say it with my chest.
No.
No, lately I haven't had nothing. I haven't had nothing to get off my chest lately. What about you?
It's very cold. I don't like it. And honestly, like, I'm over it. Like,
oh, me too.
I'm sitting inside a building, but because it's like 1 degree outside, it's freezing in here, and I'm sitting here in my coat that I love, but I'm tired of wearing it.
Yeah, I look like the odd bubbles. Both y'all have your coats on, and I'm the only one that got on.
I'm tired of wearing a coat. It's been cold as hell all day, and I have not had a coat on until now. All day I've been without my coat because I'm sick. Say it with my chest. I'm sick of fucking winter. And I know Sprinter is coming. Fuck you too, Sprinter.
All right.
So that was my chest.
That's what I say with your mama. Hey, Ghost, you got anything to say?
Winter sucks balls.
I think that's the unanimous.
In the sun, so I can get a sunburn and shit. I can't wait to go on my fucking cruise.
It sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I want to do something fun.
I just do.
What is the topic that we?
So we were talking about sacrifice.
Since it is Lent.
Since it's Lent, the day of sacrifice, the biggest day of Catholic guilt. We were talking about sacrifices. Now, you know, people make sacrifices for different reasons, for relationships, for geography, for whatever that may be, you know, like, and then people make sacrifices, you know, to the higher power and things like that, or for the higher power.
He ain't never asked me to sacrifice.
But people do it.
Because they retarded.
What are so many things do you think people should never sacrifice?
Who they are.
Yeah, integrity.
Integrity. So you should never give up integrity for Lent?
Yeah, absolutely. I can, but no, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Your integrity, whether it's Lent or anything, a person should never have to sacrifice who they are for anything. Not so much as just integrity, just who they are, as either you love me for who I am or you bop.
True.
The reason I said that was you see a lot of stars or people that never had, and soon as somebody proposition them with certain things, they be like, oh, I'm gonna go for it. And that's not who I am. Like, people pose the question, even though they pose the question and just say something like, well, would you suck a dick for $1 million? No.
I would.
I never had it. Of course. We're not talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just who I am. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm sorry. People like, you crazy.
It depends on who dick it is.
I never had it, so I wouldn't miss it. I mean, just how I...
Now, like, that's a perspective. Like, I've never had it, so why would I miss it? I've been living without it this long.
So, you know what I mean? That's just who I am. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's who you are. You do things for money. You know, they always say people got
Most people do things for money.
You said, punch my brother in the face for $1 million, that nigga be knocked the fuck out.
Slap your mama.
Because you have punched your brother before, right?
Hell
So
yeah.
you
For $1 million, that'd be
for
easy.
$1 million, that'd be his whole ass. Right. See,
I'm cold.
Oh shit.
That's not even a sacrifice. For
I
you.
wake him up
like
like
that
right
seems too easy. That's not a sacrifice. It's not what we're talking about. No, you would enjoy that, I think.
I would enjoy it nowadays, but
I don't know what, like, so I was on this show before this one. I was on Skyline Radio. Shout out to Skyline Foundation. And we were, during one of our, you know how we are when the show goes on commercial. During one of those little down times, we were talking about, I was saying how I would sacrifice for, like, big things that I want coming, like a trip or certain meals that really, really, like, I really, really want, like how I would go with, like, next to nothing, like I would lean down, do you know what I mean, so much just to have these, like, things that I would want. Then I thought to myself on my ride down here, because I took an Uber, and the Uber driver, it was this beautiful red Mercedes, like candy apple Mercedes, right? And the driver was beautifully put together. I haven't seen a woman, like, she looked like she had a team do that. Wow. Like, literally, she was one of the, she just looked like something off of television, not like even real, and I was just like, I was more like attracted to, like, not her, but like the thought process that had to have gone into creating what she was as I'm looking at her. Do you know what I mean? And, so then of course I'm, it's only like a 5-minute ride. So, I'm thinking on the ride down the street, like, what did she have to do and how much did that cost and, da-da-da-da-da. And I thought to myself, could I ever do that? No. All that would be sacrificed for something bigger. Then I thought to myself, you know what she's doing? She's sacrificing her freedom, her time to have these things because she's driving an Uber. Like, that's her sacrifice, and those are the things that she wants. Do you know what I mean? Which is just as equally as important as anything I want. I'm not saying, like, I'm better because I won't do it that way or anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong. But I just thought about that. Like, would I sacrifice my time? Like, for what? Like, what is worth sacrificing my time, my freedom with my time?
My career is worth me sacrificing my time. Where I want to go in my life is definitely worth me sacrificing my time. Because time is money. My time is valuable. So whenever I choose to use it, people need to be appreciative. Because I would give, like, if somebody say, hey, well, if I'm giving you my time, just know I'm sacrificing a lot because I could always be making money during that time. And that money supplies, because right now, shit, I just got a new car. I can't even feed my kids.
Get a new car. Congratulations on that. I saw that.
Oh, right?
I peeped the new car. I was like, oh, all right. Like,
candy apple
it is
red.
candy apple.
But that's a testament to the sacrifice that been made over the years. You know what I mean? People used to laugh at us because we bought on a budget. We always got secondhand cars. We're not ashamed to say it. We had secondhand cars.
Absolutely bought and paid for, no car payment.
And they were our cars. When they break down,
it didn't matter.
Get another.
Yeah, they were disposable cars.
Why everybody had car
made sense to me.
Cars
are expensive.
That we know they couldn't pay for, but you know what I mean, they live in check to check just for their car payment. We were like, hey, this is our car, okay. And now that we able move up and like,
do a little bit more.
Let me tell you, the
we
one
have a
thing,
little bit more flexibility.
The one thing we never did was try to keep up with the Joneses. We stayed steady with keeping up with the McLeans, point blank and period.
I think that's a sacrifice in itself, not to be swayed about what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get everybody want things like, oh man, this person got this. Oh, this person going here. This person going on this trip, and this person. But you had to, we looked at it as we know these people. We know that they can't afford these trips, but they go on these trips, 5 trips a year. But yet you eat oodles and noodles.
I can't eat like that.
You live
Like,
in an apartment.
and that's the thing. Like, so
You
how
can barely pay
lean?
your bills.
How
You can barely
lean?
pay your
How much
bills.
of a sacrifice will I give? Because I'm one of y'all friends that like to go on trips. Like shit, y'all know I'm that friend. But I
You
ain't
ain't
eating no
balling
damn
on
oodles and
You ain't
noodles.
balling on a budget either.
Your Dr. Wren, you put in your, that's,
You
I
put
think
your
that's,
time in already.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
but I still gotta sacrifice a little bit
Of
to take
course you
these
do.
trips. I ain't balling yet, but
We all do. Like, I know.
like
from
how
being
much
in
is
school
too
in
much?
2006, we've sacrificed a lot. Having kids,
Right.
not being able to take trips, not being able to
Right.
have again,
The time.
I'm a very superficial motherfucker, let's be clear. I like to look good. Duh. I like to shop. I have shit in my closet that I've only worn one time because for some odd reason in the back of my mind, I feel like I got it like that and I'm a fucking superstar. But let's be clear. I don't pay retail for shit. Here. I need y'all to, let me repeat that. I don't pay retail. If I pay retail, that means I really, really, really wanted it. Like my Jordans, I pay retail for them. Because you can't get Jordans on sale. Not the ones I get, because they're all exclusive. Like they come out and you won't catch them again for another couple years.
True.
But clothes, no, I don't shop at Fashion Nova.
What's Fashion Nova?
apparently she don't shop there either.
Right.
I'll tell you about it on break.
Okay.
I don't shop at Fashion Nova. No, ma'am. I'm not saying anything's wrong with the brand. I have ordered pieces from Fashion Nova. I don't shop at Wish either.
Oh, Wish. I do know what Wish is, because they have like little thingies that I like.
Yeah, I don't shop there.
For like $1. Like little things that I like.
But I do shop a lot. And I make sacrifices to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my children make sacrifices.
For you to be able to shop.
For me to do that, because they don't clean up, so they don't get rewarded, so I get to spend that money on me. But trust and believe, my kids still look good.
Yes.
They have enough stuff in their closet as to where they don't have to get it.
Right. They've already gotten it.
You know,
you don't want spoiled children.
Wait, sacrifices. Jazz said no one should have to sacrifice their sanity. J. Sully, shout out to you, baby.
Hey, bestie.
He said they shouldn't sacrifice their character or genuine loyalty, which I never will.
Yeah, you just shouldn't have to sacrifice your loyalty. No. Like, someone who, like, that's something that, you know, that kind of...
Volumes.
It speaks volumes.
If you,
like, if you feel like there was no loyalty to begin with. And if someone asks you to sacrifice your loyalty, there's no loyalty there.
Shout out to Cousin Bird. Bird said, I don't think people should sacrifice human worth. Those people that don't eat meat during Lent but still sin, lust, fornicate should try being honest before holding true to those beliefs. Don't sacrifice because it's the season to do so. I'm just saying.
I feel you. That is a good point.
We're going on break.
Oh, we going on break?
Yep, we're going on break.
Oh, okay. Well,
we'll be back.
We'll get back to your comments.
No, you're not going to break. I just applauded for what you said.
Okay. You know, you about to mess up those headphones.
We hear applause. We think.
No, yeah,
we think break.
Sorry, people, false alarm, false alarm.
So Bird, we were talking about Cousin Bird. Absolutely, Cousin Bird.
Jazz said, shout out to Jazz. Wish is great for gadgets.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is great.
That's what I said. It has all the little knick-knacky like gadgets things that I love. I love.
You can't buy clothes, but they can come too small.
I shop Groupon. Shout out to Tiffany Haddish, my personality twin.
Right.
Yeah.
I see that.
Cause she read it. All right, I'm done.
Okay. I wouldn't know who if there's a celebrity with my person that would be my personality twin.
Well, Poochie, we are talking about sacrificing, and then we're gonna talk about sexual sacrifice.
I think our biggest sacrifice these last couple of years is going to this doctorate program.
Yeah, that's a sacrifice. I know what you mean.
It is a sacrifice.
It's like a mental sanity sacrifice.
But she was almost threatening to
You're gonna need a
one of our
therapist
professor's cats if she didn't get this A on his paper.
Oh yeah, that bitch
But
cat was going down. I don't even know if she owned a cat.
But you assumed she did, and you were gonna kill it.
And you know white people love their cats.
Oh,
I was gonna kidnap their
and
cat,
ransom
hold
it?
it for ransom.
Ransom for an egg? I got you.
For the rest of the semester.
I will never, ever want to be a college professor, ever, because of that.
I do. I really want to be a college
If somebody
professor.
held my puppy for ransom because they wanted an A, I would die. So
Fuck that. You can steal my cat. That motherfucker ain't good for shit anyway.
that is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, our cat is just.
Just don't take my kids. I need them for tax credits.
You can't get tax
But you can't even, like,
Hey, I still get a tax break being middle class. It's a small tax break, but you gotta be thankful for the little things.
Okay, I give you that. I give you that.
You know what? That I have made in the pursuance of my career. I have made one major sacrifice that I honestly do regret.
What's that?
I felt like I lost myself. I feel, and we've had this conversation, I feel like I have become an L7.
Explain what the L7 is.
Square. I get up, I go to work.
Yes.
Come home.
OMG.
At one point in time, I was so carefree.
I'm getting back there.
So
I'm getting back
childlike. Like I just had zero fucks to give. Now
I had less than 0 fucks to give. So, you know,
here's 0.
Here's 0.
And you was in the
less
negative.
than fucks.
and
I did it so y'all can see it. Less than 0 fucks.
It's like I'm an adult and I have to adult a lot, so I have 0 fucks to give as an adult, which is a lot less fun. Because now you like, and especially even being a clinical supervisor, like being a supervisor is like the worst fucking thing possible when you're the supervisor of people who have degrees. I really hate it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love what I do. I'm awesome. I fucking rock at it. But there are days when I just hate it because I can't be me.
And I think that's the sacrifice it's the necessary sacrifice you need to move up in your field.
Right.
It's that
you do.
You try to find that balance of being who you are
and being what they need.
Be this I don't want to say corporate person, but you have to be this person. Because when you get all this school and then they teach you learn to reshape yourself and hold yourself at a different standard than others, even though deep down you really
don't feel like it. Like you're like, I am just like everybody else, but you feel like you have
really
to
want to cuss these
be.
motherfuckers out. You like, you know.
And here's the thing, I don't live up to. I've never in my life lived up to anybody else's expectation of what I am supposed to be. Even now, I constantly hear it from my boss. I love you dearly, but I constantly hear professional, emotional intelligence, professional, and I'm like, bitch, miss me with that bullshit. I ain't got time. But I still have to maintain some professionalism, especially when it comes for me to do my Superman thing. When I gotta sit there and talk to my staff in reference to certain things, and I see somebody being petty, rolling their eyes during a clinical meeting, and I can't like really call you out on your shit.
Why not?
Because I can't.
Because it's not professional.
Because it's not professional. And I gotta ignore it. Or if there's petty gossip on the job, I can't address it because then it seems like I'm feeding into the rumors, and I'm like, yo, I just don't give a shit. I don't want to hear it. Or like I can't like be extra now people who know me know I am like super mega ultra lord petty. If there was a petty profession, I would be the boss, because I am super fucking petty.
You're better at that than you are at your job?
I am better at being petty than I am at being a strong black woman.
She got 5 types of petty, and they come together and form like Voltron.
Yes, I am Megalord petty. Now, I can't be petty like the petty I want to be because I'm a supervisor. Like when someone accused me of having sex with a coworker, I can't address it. Even though I address it behind closed doors and I laugh and kiki about it, and I'm like, well, shit, at least the nigga they giving me, hey, I got taste.
Right.
This pussy going around, baby. Yes. Like my last job, I was accused of sleeping with 3 older men on the job. And I don't mean older like 10 years. I mean like...
Old men.
Yeah, older men.
Old.
And I mean, they were decent looking men. But I'm like, damn, this pussy gets around. I'm catching bodies that I ain't even actually getting it up.
Right.
But thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, at least, I mean, you know, they say that... Stop! I can't talk.
Right, you ain't got haters.
Right.
Yes, yes, I have haters.
I couldn't even say it because I went to say it and she goes...
Yes, Miss Teresa, petty knows petty, baby. I am super. My kids know I'm petty. When I walk in the door, they be like, "Oh, it is petty, motherfucker." Go up, here come
I'll
petty.
Call
petty.
you if I ever need the petty, because I'm just.
Oh, honey, I done watched Dynasty. I done started to study. So now she's trying to do that corporate shade, honey. I done watched Suits and studied Jessica. Yes, baby, Jessica. That black bitch is shady, honey.
So. Guess what it is? Not really a sacrifice if you really look at it. It's you have to know how to play. Another stuff you gotta know how to play the game. Because we think we sacrifice ourselves, but we always sacrificing the environment we come from. So usually it's gonna be more loud, boisterous, and straightforward.
Oh, I still do that.
Now you have to learn to bring that
diplomatically handle your situation.
And watch shows like you said, was though.
Right.
People
like it's crazy
forever.
that we have to like I don't care what anybody says. They did not teach us that shit in school.
No, they don't. They don't teach you that.
They give us everything we need to get one of these jobs.
No, the hell they don't. They give you the knowledge, but they don't give you the knowledge.
They give you the knowledge to get the job, to keep the job and be successful at it. They don't give you that part.
Yeah, that's something totally
They don't tell you about like, you know, workplace relationships, and they don't tell you about, I mean, you know, like gossiping, and they don't tell you about like this is none of the things, like at least I didn't know.
No, you're right.
You know,
you don't know.
Like, and it's funny because like I probably love the work environment that I'm in.
Let me ask you a question.
Because I work with all men.
Did you go to a HBCU?
No.
See, at a HBCU, they give you some of those tools.
Yeah, they give you.
They let you know because they know little Shaquita ain't learned that at home because her mama was a crackhead and her daddy was in prison. So Shaquita grew up rough and Shaquita can't speak proper English. So they tell Shaquita, baby, when you go to work with a name like Shaquita, when you put it on your resume, you say S. Jefferson. So when they talk to you, they say
Miss Jefferson.
Miss Jefferson. So once you get the job, you can keep the job. Because they can't fire you because your name is Shaquita.
Right.
Sure. So these are some of the tools that they actually
Now, I did learn one tool.
Which was what?
Not to have a dumb email address. Like sexydick457 at hotmail.com, you know, or like, you know, big pussy lips 3, 4, you know, 1.
I beat the pussy up.
I beat the pussy up at gmail.com. You know, like I was taught that one of the last things you want to have is a very colloquial.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes.
I've always like pretty plain. Like my email address is Dr. Wren.
When we fuck, take 679 at gmail.com.
I mean, it's funny because we are professional people, and we know a lot of professionals that really are boisterous. But at work, you have to be like, all right, I got it.
You gotta tone this down, right?
Unless you work around people that
already like that.
Yeah, understand.
Or That's the appropriate. Excuse me. I am not yawning because y'all are tired. Like, it's just been a long day. Like, I've been up since 6. But and I know that's like nothing compared to you. But for me, I still haven't recuperated from my vacation, which sounds
That's why you
horrible.
gonna get a little time to recuperate because we about to go on break.
God damn, never break. Listen, y'all stay here. If you on my watch party, listen. Come on, let's stay active. We're gonna ask questions and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And business and whatever.
Yeah,
so,
I'm tech down. So
what are y'all giving up for Lent? What are you gonna sacrifice for Lent, if anything?
I guess we get to the juicy part, which is the sexual.
I'm sacrificing having sex with my husband.
She a damn lie.
I'm just gonna strictly have sex with my boyfriend, my girlfriend, and my wife.
And come back.
While my imaginary company.
I'll be up in the way. 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 Running on my face. Gucci guilty on my face. I'll be up in the way. 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 Bedroom phone ring, girl in t-shirt answers me. I get off on the way that she answers me. First time saw her, I knew she was the one for me. Ever since then, we've been vibing on some chemistry. It's just a matter of time. I know she feeling my vibe. I got the keys to the ride. She put her hands on my thigh. She got that look in her eye. SL what I'm riding. Royalty, call me highness. All day and overnighted. Cause it's crunch time when I'm grinding. This Adderall got me nauseous. Proceed with caution. Tired of lanes, I'm exhausted. Poppin' Zanny Zan, sipping out the faucet. I'm confused, don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what I'm doing? Got me going where the f I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. Wait, where I'm going? Wait, where I'm going? Out of space where I'm going. Out of space where I'm going. I'll be up in the way. 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 Running on my face. Gucci guilty on my face. I'll be up in the way. 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 I'll be up in the way.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about what are we going to sacrifice for Lent? I'm going to sacrifice myself.
Who you gonna? Wait, what does that mean?
So since I have a car payment coming up, any woman that would like to have sex with my husband, dial 555-1234. That number again is 410-555-1234. I'm taking nothing less than $100. I am willing to sacrifice.
Only $100?
How long is Lent?
40 days.
No, wait, no time out. Only $100.
Yeah.
Least we was auctioning you off.
$100.
We wasn't auctioning you off for sex. We just auctioning you off.
10 minutes, $100. I think that's good. You can get them off in 10 minutes.
That's putting a lot of work in.
Look,
Okay, that number again is 410-555-1234. I am willing to sacrifice my man to make my car payments and feed my children.
The things we will sacrifice for the things we want.
Yes.
And you
I ain't got nothing to say.
I mean, right. It's happening.
Yeah.
Whether you want it to or not.
Jill said, not 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. For $100, you can get 10 minutes. And you can get the works in those 10 minutes. We talking assholes, toes, and elbows, ladies.
All the play. Look.
Hey,
enough you try.
mind your business. I got this. We about to come up on this guap, baby.
She must not know it's a scam.
410-555-1234.
They don't know that's a scam.
Ask to speak to Rodriguez. He gonna handle my business.
Knock on the back door. Wait for him to slide. Give him the password. You gotta be blindfolded. Yeah.
Oh,
and what are you gonna do? Get up?
You gonna give up all that?
Anyway, so
your mangina is gonna be real busy, male whore.
What do you plan on sacrificing?
So
her edges
in our house. Shit. I have fabulous edges. I have fabulous hair. You know that.
That's what I said. You gonna sacrifice your edges for 45
that? No, I will not.
You gonna let one of these bald head bitches borrow them?
No.
Wow.
Look at the face.
I am giving up soda and fried food.
Fried food?
Oh my God, what are you gonna eat?
Yeah, not French fries, which is something I love. So.
Ghost, are you giving
crab
up anything?
Ragoon.
No.
You can't have none of that.
No spring rolls.
Oh, but you know what you can have? If you go to the what is that place we go to? It's a Vietnamese faux spot. Instead of getting the spring rolls, get the summer rolls.
No, I don't like those. You talking about the ones that's wrapped in little clear shit?
Yeah.
I don't like that little clear shit.
Get that spicy sauce on it and just put it in your mouth like.
Right. I'd rather eat pussy, but thank you.
Okay, you can do that too. Put the spring roll in it and eat it.
The spring roll
in it. And you gotta be, when we.
All right.
Oh my God. You just made me think about sucking a spring roll out of something.
That could be BV waiting to happen.
There could be a lot of things waiting to happen.
You're with the Lent special?
Yeah.
The summer roll?
Yeah, the summer roll.
The Lent special?
When you give up fried foods.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna tell the next bitch I run across. Bitch, let me eat a summer roll out your pussy.
Not ready.
You know, some things come out of my mouth do not cease to amaze me.
Right. I be looking at your face like she say shit. Like, all right, so this is one of the first times I've sat between you like this. Like ever. Now, you know, we've known each other a while. We hang out all the time. I don't think I've sat between you like yet. This is a place to sit.
But you know what?
Like, I hear things come out, it goes like this, and then it's like it pushed my face to see what he gonna say, and then his reaction, I'd be like, and she be over there.
Now imagine me at work. My brother, shout out to my brother Jimmy. Free my nigga Jimmy. Alright, so my brother sent me, he was like, yo, do you act like this at work? I said, nigga, I act like this all the time. Like, I can't turn it off. So he says, yo, I feel sorry for the people you work with.
She come home with some of the stuff she say to these people. I'm like, what?
Have you brushed her mind?
Who the fuck says this shit?
She does.
Yeah, she
That's
does.
it. Yeah, she's the only person that I've ever known in my life to say some of the most fucked up shit out of her mouth ever.
Well, she just said, hey girl, come here and let me suck a summer roll out your pussy.
Oh my God. That probably be the best laugh of the year. Oh, you gonna do what? You nasty bitch.
Right. Right. It would work. Right. That's the part. See,
because the way she says it will be like smoother than, you know,
silk.
I will say this, for Lent, like dead ass. For Lent, I am giving up women.
You just made my stomach drop.
Right.
Time out.
Right, like
She haven't had a woman in a long time, so that don't
she ain't giving up.
But you know I'm about to go on break. I got a 3-week break coming up. And I'm going to Miami. So while I'm in Miami, and I'm going to be alone with women, and you know, wait, 45 days. Am I going to be in Miami in those 45 days?
It ends like April 16th or something.
Oh, nope. That's outside of the scope. So, never mind.
Never mind. You have missed the point of Lent.
I can tell you somebody that don't celebrate.
That chick was funny. Did you hear her? Like, oh, my trip not doing that time? Never mind. It's back on and popping.
I thought the whole point of Lent was for sacrificing.
Yes, but
for God.
Within that time period.
Within that time period.
Yeah, but Easter, I know Easter jazz is for procreation. I ain't procreating shit. I'm just practicing at this point.
True that.
So I don't know. The whole point of Lent is sacrifice, correct?
Allegedly, yes.
So me giving up the lusting idea of women.
Okay, you said the idea.
You didn't say the idea.
Wait a minute, how do we know you gave up the lusting idea?
How the fuck do we know you didn't eat a cheeseburger, bitch?
My point is that.
Exactly.
I would like a cheeseburger.
Lent ain't for you, it's for me.
But I know you.
You're supposed to lose something and gain
What do you mean?
Right, you're supposed to sacrifice something so that
You can
I can give up the idea.
No, you can't.
Shit, I just thought of Hey, I'm a work in progress. Niggas eat shit they not supposed to during Lent too. So, hey, Jesus said don't be perfect.
He did.
He did.
I thought that's what it said in the Bible.
She pulled him a deal. I think she pulled him a deal. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, they gonna build the rest of that ark just to send you to hell. What's the, like Keisha showed me a half-built ark on the way to skiing a couple weeks back, right? And she was like, yeah, they never finished it. That was supposed to be the second ark, right? And I looked at it. They're gonna finish that ark, and they're gonna put you in it and send you to hell.
Just for co-ed bliss.
Yeah, right. It's just gonna be just
You know,
for
I've been going
the
to hell
anti-ark.
I've been going to hell
All
for
right,
quite
look,
some
it's
time.
time to pay some more bills. So while we are discussing how co-ed going to hell, we're gonna go pay some bills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's about right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
BeExposedRadio.com. So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing. Not just simply being told things, or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, yes, I agree. I definitely.
Fall into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new and take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels off could shake the things off of me. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something new. I got ballet bringing up the car. Throw me a kiss, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, I wanna take you, but we gotta cruise.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
First they love you, then desert you, leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste of it, bad, burned, then fucked over, but remain strong through the past. Over, kicking haters out of the way like.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back. That's all I got. And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Jazz said Easter is after the Miami trip, and she meant before. So, yeah. Either way, let me tell you about my Miami trip. It's a bunch of us girls, women that I love and respect. Most of them are co-workers, or not so much as co-workers, but people who work in the same field as I do. All of them are boss bitches in their own right. And we are going to do a phenomenal girls trip. We're going to rent a house, and I want to make sure that I do some team building skills with these women while we're gone. They'll probably tell me to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. But it's going to be fun. Just so that we can build camaraderie within the black female community. Simply because I feel that one of the issues in our communities, we're always faced with trying to defy one of the stereotypes or stigmas of being a mammy, or the sapphire chick, or the angry black woman, the Uncle Tom female version, or the strong black woman. And again, it's stereotypical when we're just human.
Right. That's more common than not. Like, that's the one that nobody wants to be. But we all, like, we're just women, and there's nothing wrong with being just a woman.
The theme of this girls' trip is going to be... Oh, I forgot it just that quick.
I'm sorry.
Okay, while you think about that.
Sapphire the mammy.
Did you practice that speech?
I didn't.
Oh.
What would you sacrifice to make your relationship better?
So many things.
Nothing.
I would. Not even, I wouldn't say it's a sacrifice, because
Exactly.
I want to do these things for the person
Which makes
that I
it not
love.
a sacrifice.
So it's not a sacrifice to me.
So nothing.
But, so there isn't much I would give up that I love, because I wouldn't feel like I need to give up anything that I loved, because I wouldn't be in the right relationship. And the things that I have given up, I probably didn't need in the first damn place. You know what I mean? And I was grateful to give things up for the right relationships, like in my life, like just in general, like, you know, when it was right, you know, it's just right. You do.
What was those things that you did give up?
One time I gave up my toys. That'll never happen again. That was not the right relationship.
I gave up my ratchetness.
That could be a good thing. You know, sometimes.
Well, I gave up some of it.
Some of it. You gotta keep a little bit in your back pocket, because you never know, you need to slide that out. But you know what I mean. But you can give it up on a large scale. I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, it feels like I mean, in some relationships, like I really was giving up like some shit. You know, like that. What I was doing was giving up potential for other things, and that was a big one. You know what I mean? And that made me realize that I couldn't be in that relationship anymore. Like, I realized in this relationship, I will never X. that was not okay to me. You know what I mean? To start limiting the potential of my life, that I won't do for a relationship. Like, that's a deal breaker. Like, sorry, babe. Like, the dick is good or the pussy is wet, but I'm not that interested.
I've sacrificed my sanity.
You're not sane anymore?
Not in this relationship, in previous relationships.
Oh, in previous relationships, yeah.
And when I felt that my sanity was starting to
slip away,
I left. Oh, Jess says she gave up being timid.
Well, that's actually probably a good thing.
That's what I'm saying, because we keep on saying sacrifice like it's a bad thing. Sometimes you give up.
No, but a sacrifice it's not a bad thing, but you're giving up something.
Yeah, that's what it means, you're giving up something.
That you want. Something that you enjoy. Sacrifice means that you have to suffer for.
Okay.
Right. So, I've sacrificed my sanity.
Let's change the word sacrifice and just say, did you give up?
No, we're going to say sacrifice because that's what this is
about. I sacrificed my wholeness.
You're a hoe?
Yep.
You're no longer a gigolo? You're a prostitute?
Don't be a hoe. Maybe a motherfucker help take care of your ass. You expensive these days. Jimmy Choo cologne.
Y'all sitting in the seat, everyone.
You ain't got to sacrifice.
Is a whole nother beast. Like,
I'm trying to sell that dick now. You talking about he sacrificed his wholeness.
No,
I'm trying to make you a hoe now.
No, you trying to tell me a hoe.
Wait.
I just was a thought.
Wait, no, but you didn't say thoughtness.
Nigga,
you trying to turn me into a hoe.
You too old to be a thought. You just an old hoe.
Reformed.
Look, my hose is honest. No.
These hoes ain't loyal. No, they ain't.
Oh my God, sorry. But yeah, I don't think like.
Play too much. What did you sacrifice in this relationship?
But it wouldn't necessarily.
I sacrificed this body.
You had the children.
This body was snatched and beat.
Oh, in that case, then I sacrificed my body. Shit.
Thinking that nobody wants you or your body.
You a damn lie.
Nobody wants. Look, they can have you now.
Then she like it's more love. No.
It's more love.
I am willing to let go. You know what? I'm gonna put them on Fandango and let go.
Oh my God.
Fandango.
But you had on the Craigslist.
Oh, so you just trying to get me murdered?
I ain't say murder.
You petty as shit.
I ain't say back page.
Back page, fucking Craigslist, same thing. Wasn't there a Craigslist killer? It wasn't a back page killer, but there was a Craigslist killer. That nigga trying to get me murdered.
She could put you on Amazon.
Oh shit, she goes for a lot of money, honey.
Right. Amazon sells all kinds of things. A to Z.
Yeah, guess what? That's what Victor St. Jacques is.
Victor St. Jacques is on Amazon?
He is on Amazon.
No, not the porn star.
I know what she's talking about.
She know what I'm talking about.
Exactly what she's talking about.
Victor St. Jacques. You can find Victor. If you've been on my Instagram, you know who Victor St. Jacques is.
Right.
And he is on Amazon.
Oh my gosh.
Him and his albino brother.
Oh no.
Joffrey.
Joffrey?
That's what I named my unicorn. Joffrey and Jeffrey.
Joffrey and Jeffrey? Sounds interesting.
So does the white version look like an old wrinkled penis?
It does not. It looked just like Victor St. Jacques, just with no pigmentation. He has no melanin.
I love the melanin. I can't.
He looked light skinned. He looked light skinned.
We're talking about toys. Like, we're talking about colored.
No, he looks light skinned. He looked like he's high yellow.
I don't know how this conversation jumped to
the color of a
chocolate or dark
we was talking about sacrificing.
Right, and then talking about
Victor St. Jacques and his brother
Joffrey.
I guess when anything happens on the couch, huh?
Anything can happen on the couch.
Oh, I was watching this little excerpt of My Personality Twin, Tiffany Haddish, Let Her Live. And she was talking about how niggas let their pussies fall out.
Oh my God, I saw that.
What?
She was at a radio station and she was
on Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. What she was saying was that we are all originally female in the womb. But then the vagina turns into a penis. So your pussies fell out. That's why a lot of niggas be acting like bitches. So for Lent, your bitch niggas need to give up your bitch assness.
But what if they
And
don't
stop.
realize that they're
Like they're not
Oh,
sacrificing.
let me tell
because
you
they don't
something.
know.
Bitch niggas know they bitch niggas.
But they don't want to give that up.
Right.
Who don't want to give up their bitch ass?
They don't.
They don't want to give that up.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh.
there are a lot of people that don't know they're bitches. For real.
Just like ugly people don't know they ugly.
Right.
Oh.
It took me a long time to figure that one out.
Yeah, I told you this. Because for the longest time, he was like, how ugly people don't know they ugly?
Why would they know? It's like it's a perspective. Perspective is typically
No.
Beauty is an eye of the beholder.
No.
Sometimes the beholder need glasses.
No. Both of y'all are dead ass wrong. Let me tell you something. An unattractive person may not realize that they are unattractive because somebody somewhere done fucked them.
Gas their head up.
But an ugly motherfucker should know they are ugly.
because nobody fucked them.
Because nobody wants to fuck them.
But somebody wants to fuck.
Nobody wants to fuck them. Maybe another ugly motherfucker.
Right,
And
so
they don't want that ugly motherfucker because they ugly.
Now some ugly people have confidence.
A lot of them.
Make people
swag.
like
Jay-Z.
Make people attractive.
Like Jay-Z.
That's what I'm giving up for Lent.
What, swag?
Yep.
You're going to give up your swag for that?
No, not swag. My sex appeal.
Sorry, we're still laughing.
Right, like, put it in your pocket.
I don't know how, but that's the attempt I'm going to make this Lent.
So what, for 40 days, you're just going to be frumpy and ugly? Can you do that?
Can she ever?
Can you do that?
Is it possible for me to be ugly?
You the one that said it.
But how am I ever going to be ugly, though?
Several more shows during the season. We should see how she gives rid of her
Okay, so
sexiness.
guess what? Today, I have no swag. I got on blue Ugg boots, a jean shirt, dress, and some leggings. And this is just regular wear. No swag involved.
So you can't have any swag for the rest of the month.
Right, for the next 40 days.
None.
None.
At all. You said this. We didn't say this.
But I bought a new car.
Your head can't be cute. None of that shit.
And you can't be driving your car all fast and sexy. Like, you
Right.
got to be driving 10 and 2.
Right.
With your seat upright, because no sex
You giving
appeal.
this shit up. You just said you was giving all this shit up.
I didn't say my swag. I said my sex appeal.
It's sexy to watch you
The
drive.
whole fucking
The whole
thing.
shit
The
kicks in the
whole
bush.
It's a package.
Fucking sandwich.
It's one thing.
Yo, if I dress frumpy, they gonna EP me at work.
Wow. What's EP?
Put me in a mental hospital because they gonna think something wrong.
Well,
all right, look, we got 1 minute for break.
You can tell them it's
so we're gonna, because we got to talk to Coed about her
expects everything.
turning off her swag. She jumped out the bed, turned the swag off.
Right.
Look at the mirror, say what's up.
Something's not okay. Like
she's trying to imagine, like, no.
Something's not okay. I'm not ready. Oh my god.
So while we go a break, we're gonna try to figure out
How she can lose her sex appeal, turn off her sex appeal for Lent. That sounds so funny.
All right, we gotta pay some bills, people.
Gotta take this switch
We'll
out
be
my
right
back.
back. We'll be right back. Yeah, you gotta learn to use that.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. That's safercar.gov/the the right seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue, and she wants to be this stylist.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
That's what they do in porn when they about to they dry. They like,
dry. Before they eat the pussy though.
And they say,
and then they suck up their own like hawk.
Or bitches be sucking dick and be like,
I hate
like,
watching.
You know what I mean? Like
I hate watching them chicks be sucking dick. They sucking dick like.
Right. Ew, why are you sucking up your own phlegm?
Yeah, that's just not.
I turned the porn off at that point.
Yeah, that's.
So speaking of porn, you know what? That's what I'm giving up for Lent.
Right.
Porn.
Oh wait, I was very successful.
Give up the wand for Lent. That's a sacrifice.
Fucking dumb. I gave up masturbation 1 year for Lent, and it was the worst 45 minutes of my life. Like,
you said what can I sacrifice? And
I'm
I was
not
thinking,
sacrificing
because
that.
you're supposed to sacrifice something that's it's meaningful, like, and that you're trying to like release so that you can receive abundance.
And all this time, I really felt that we were close. I felt that we had.
That's why I knew about the wand and how.
I feel like, but right now I feel like you want some shady shit. Like, yo, my nigga, like you waiting in the cut, just waiting to see my downfall.
Because I said to sacrifice for the abundance.
Fuck yeah!
The bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward. That's a big ass sacrifice. Can you imagine? You just got a car. What the fuck you gonna get if you give up the wand?
I'm gonna lose my fucking sanity.
Are you willing to sacrifice that for?
Hell no! I need that. I got to live.
There are people who've said you've already lost a lot of that.
My sanity?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I got all my sanity. I lost my fucking mind most days. I lose that every day. But then when I go to sleep,
it comes back. Right. Sleep is
Start
every day.
another day.
Yes.
New day with no mistakes in it.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue to work on this. So I think I have until Sunday to figure out what I'm going to actually give up for Lent.
You have until midnight.
Again, I don't think they heard the beginning of my spill at the beginning of the show. I've never lived my life by societal rules, and I do shit my own personal way. So I have until Sunday to figure out exactly what it is.
And then she done gave up. She gonna give up 3 days of Lent before she actually, or 4 days of Lent before she actually participates.
Remember, Joe waiting to see if she's gonna do the whole 40.
She's not going to do the whole thing.
37. The 37.
Right, I was going to say she's not going to do the whole 40 because she
give
just
up
said
cigarettes.
Could you really?
Could you start tonight and just...
Both of y'all set yourselves up.
Oh,
y'all might as well even mention a cigarette. She might give that up for How long in the show? 3 hours? 3 hours.
I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I was just, trying to.
I can give up alcohol. Wait, does that include wine?
Mm-hmm.
What about rubbing alcohol?
You ain't gotta give it up. I don't know. You want to drink it?
Maybe she just wants to rub it, absorb it, smell it.
I don't know if I can give up alcohol. Cause if that Jose Cuervo, I like Mexicans.
Did she have some Mexican before she came here?
No, not tonight.
Cause when he put it in my mouth and I swallow it, we good.
You bonded.
We bond real well. Me and Jose.
That's how me and Jamie are.
I think that's probably.
Me and Jamie have a relationship.
Yeah, I think I like swallowing him.
The Irish whiskey.
Oh, Jameson. Oh, yeah.
Me and Jamie have a relationship.
Fuck it.
But it's a dangerous.
I'm gonna give up wearing weaves.
When was the last time you wore a weave?
Now.
Is that a weave or just a piece?
It's still a weave, nonetheless.
That ain't a weave. Weave is like the process, like the stitching and.
No.
That's a weave. A piece is a waft. It is what it's called.
Maybe I'm gonna give up my waft. That sounds so hot. I got a waft.
You know I like words. I like words.
Just like cord.
So what's your new word?
What core? I haven't come up with a new word for this month yet.
Moist.
Since she
I
got
was just thinking that.
moist. Well, since she's got till Sunday to start lit, I got at least till Sunday to come up with a word for this month. Shit. I think I deserve that.
So, okay, what have you given up sexually? What have you sacrificed sexually?
Penis.
Have you sacrificed penis too?
I would say never had to sacrifice it because I don't
indulge.
Yeah. I can't put one.
So, okay, what have you sacrificed sexually?
Sexually?
A sexual sacrifice. That sounds dirty. Like, let me sacrifice you, right? Like, I just see whips and chains and handcuffs and leather and sweat, like, yeah, let's sacrifice.
Yumminess.
Right.
I mean,
is that demonic?
No, go.
Because we've been together for forever, I think there's always something sometimes you sacrifice. I ain't trying to be political, but like...
Say what you say.
No, I'm just saying, like, you go through stretches, or we went through stretches where we didn't really do different positions. Got stagnant. So one of us might have wanted to do something exciting, the other person like, we need to hurry up and get this over. Stuff like that. So
that's always hard when you got busy lives.
I sacrificed the excitement, the exciting part of.
Yeah, just so that you still get the slight satisfaction.
Right.
I've sacrificed sexual growth.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you still got to connect with your partner. Sometimes it's going to be amazing, and sometimes it's just going to be literally, I just had to touch you. That's all I had in me. There's something to be said about that. That you just needed to touch that person. Like, you ain't have it in you to do no crazy acrobatic shit, you know what I mean? But your urge to be with them was so powerful that you just pulled the last little bit of anything you had just to get that touch.
I think for me, it's more or less that I've sacrificed my sexual growth.
Why? Because you won't grow?
No, because in the beginning, and I think this was probably the last time that I actually lived by societal ideations of being labeled. Right. So growing up in my 18s and 20s, and it was very difficult for me to actually, my 18s and 20s. I didn't explore sexually, so I was real green when it came to having sex. And now that I'm older, it's a lot of those inhibitions that I had then, they're now starting to rear their ugly head.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like, damn, should I explore them? and end up risking my marriage?
No.
Or
right.
Because some things you just can't explore together. Some things you need to do alone, on your own. So do you explore them and risk your marriage, or do you sacrifice
for your marriage?
and
But
settle
is it a sacrifice
for what it is?
When you are doing it for your marriage, for a man that you love? Is it really a sacrifice to
It
just
is
not
really
do
a
it?
sacrifice. That would be.
That
Because
would
how
be.
do you explore and know what you want and like if you don't go for it? And then you always have that thought and idea of shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I was
And
just
then the
saying to someone
resentments and
today.
Those things tend to happen afterwards.
I swear I said this today to one of the guards up at the job. I said, you know, one of the things that I regret is those few little things. It's only a few. But the things in life that I should have tried or I could have tried and didn't. It's only like one or two things. It's nothing like big or major because most shit, you know me, I'll just do that shit at least once, you know, so fuck it. But
see, I don't have any of those
but
things.
there's a few of those things that I feel like I didn't try, and at this point I probably won't.
Yeah, I like prior
You know what I mean? I'm just past it.
Prior to recently,
But
I didn't
do
really have
wish
those.
I had tried it, like in my 20s.
I didn't have those. I never had. I lived my life unapologetically. That word stunts me every time.
All right, we got hold on. We'll finish that. We come back, but gotta pay some more bills.
In the middle of me talking,
Trump's president.
Fuck that nigga.
It's always gonna be a bill.
In the infamous words of Monty, M-Chats. Mwah.
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So in the middle of shout out to Marty.
Right.
For the So, like I was saying, I don't know.
Dre, not copy. Tag Monty on this so he knows that we're all giving him a shout out for the
I don't know. For I guess that would be my only sexual sacrifice, is not exploring when you're younger and you're more younger and you're virile. Because I'm an old bitch now. I can't bend.
Yeah, I'm with
And then
you
my
there.
husband pissed me off because he showed me a picture of what my ass looked like 10 years ago versus to what it looks like now. I'm sad inside.
Don't be.
I might give up sadness for Lent.
That would be a good idea. I would like to give up sadness for Lent. You know what?
That is a huge
I like that. Yeah.
It
that
is a
would
sacrifice
because
to give
sometimes
up
I want to pity myself. So instead of doing so.
And sometimes, you know, sitting down and eating a strawberry crunch ice cream
or me a honey
Talenti.
bun, like a big honey bun, or like Talenti ice cream.
Yes, and just sitting there feeling sorry for
I'd be
yourself.
getting,
It's like the best feeling in the world.
They had Breyers buy one get one free at Safeway. See, that's me. That's
I don't
me.
eat ice cream, so it doesn't.
I love ice cream.
But I mean, that is like so the best
I'm
thing in
gonna
the
give
world.
up that for it. I'm gonna give up self-pity for
But
it.
I only have two
So
emotions.
now when I eat ice cream, I'm gonna eat it because I'm happy.
But I only have two emotions though, so giving up sadness wouldn't work for me.
Because you'd only be one emotion.
No, I only have two: happy and anger. That's it.
You don't have sadness to give up.
It makes me angry.
Sadness makes you angry. She's so. What's the word?
Unique.
Simplistically complicated.
Right, that's one. He's got your number. Because that was definitely more it.
I think I'm gonna change it though.
No,
Oh.
I think you should keep it the same.
Two.
It works for you.
My number's 2. Call me. And lick your lips, they're ashy.
Everybody lick their lips. I'm sure we're all ashy because it's a degree in here.
And we're talking, and my mouth is dry, and I thought he brought up some vodka.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we didn't have no cups.
I'd have drunk it straight from the bottle. Took
Oh
it
my
to the
God.
head. I'm a thug, baby. That's what thugs do.
I'm gonna give up thug life for.
Why would you do that? Oh my God. I can't give up that thug life.
I'm sorry.
That means she's giving me up.
Oh God, no. No, I can't give you up. That's too great a sacrifice.
Yes, I'm that thug passion, baby. You better Google me, bitch.
She is the embodiment of the hate you give. She is giving it back.
Yes! What time
It's
is
so
it?
cold I can't even take my hands and put them up
Damn,
on the
it's
table.
only 10:30. We're not done yet.
You are so funny.
She does that every show. Like, she do a show.
Oh, Eccles has finally joined us. What it is, Lamont.
Hello, Lamont.
Echo.
Yo, he's gonna talk about this shit. Idiosyncratic. Describe. See, you know what? In my best Jamal voice, is you trying to call me an idiot real smart?
Right. Like that.
Did I say boo?
It says,
Oh, I was me
Who
and
said
look, Spank. Me and Spank was getting ready to fight because I was about to be like, does that say bro?
That's bro.
Say Spank. Even though I'm not your bro.
idiosyncratic.
I really thought that said boo.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You got
I would have kicked him in the head. I love him, but
you got 2 pairs of eyes. 4 pairs of eyes.
it was turned sideways.
Here, see? Told you Jamal's an asshole. I can't
What do you think it says?
I guess he.
That's what how I was reading it.
I think he's an asshole. It means complicated. I know what it means. Jazz.
But it's not just complicated. It's really the
She's simplistically complicated.
yeah. It's not just complicated.
Yeah, it's not just
That's
complicated.
not
Like,
enough.
God damn it.
It's not like complicated isn't complicated enough to describe you.
It's not.
You ever? Because you know people with high intelligence assume every project is gonna be complicated, but it's so simple. But you overthought it.
Yeah.
And then we finally put it together. Like, oh, that's all I had to do.
Yep.
Like you look at the top. I had like this energy drink top. It's this little black top, and you're supposed to click it and push it up. But I looked at this the first time I had this thing. I didn't know how to open this bottle. I'm busy. I like a 8-man. So I finally, when I brought another one, I looked at it. I said, "Oh, slide it open. Oh, yeah." You see,
But we
something
do.
just that simple.
I'm not
overthink a lot.
peculiar.
Yes, you are.
Mind your business.
I don't know if you're peculiar.
I don't know about peculiar, because peculiar makes me think of that movie. The
Peregrines?
Yeah, the Peregrines.
Yeah, I don't know
Right. I
if
wouldn't go peculiar.
I won't go with that one either. I won't go with that.
I'm not that weird.
I mean, but you're definitely
Who said you peculiar?
like odd, but like in a good way. Do you know what I
Distinctive.
mean? Distinctive. That's
I'm
a
like-
nice one.
I'm like Odd Thomas.
Yeah, I like those books. Whatever, they were good.
He had a gift. So do I.
They were good books. Y'all should have read them.
I did.
Like, I don't.
All right.
It was like, what is it? Like 8
So-
of them.
No, you don't thank the ghost. That's why they were a ghost. She's a malevolent spirit right now.
Since we got,
I can pop my head in the fucking camera so I won't be a ghost.
so
You're
since
welcome.
we got time to burn,
Thank you.
and we talk about giving up stuff, we're gonna throw out some hypotheticals.
Okay.
What sexual position would you give up?
Oh,
Fuck. If
It's a sacrifice though, so it's not the one you don't like.
It's hypothetical.
Yeah, hypothetical. Yeah.
Shit.
So remember, this is the one you have to like.
I would give up doggy style, and I just grew
I
to love
really
that.
like it though.
Exactly. I would have to give it. I would give that one.
That's like kind of like a go-to.
You know what?
You know
No,
I mean?
I take that back. I take that back. I'd give up riding.
I was thinking the same thing because it feels the best when you ride, but
I love riding.
That was
love.
like that.
So,
and I
between
like the
doggy
reverse.
style and riding.
Like I like the
reverse cowgirl.
Yeah,
I can get that shit up.
I like that.
My uterus.
Because my knees hurt when I do regular.
I'm not giving up riding. I'd give up missionary position.
But you have to really like it if we're sacrificing.
You said sacrifice.
Come on now, I can't.
So
no, you can't give up what you already don't like.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't like it as much.
No, you gotta give up the one you like. That's why we've been talking about the ones we like, not the ones we don't like.
Or the one you like is alright.
No, you gotta get the one up you like. That's a sacrifice.
Well, I like riding. I feel like a superhero when I ride and in control. I would give up control. You know what? That's what I'm giving up for Lent. I am giving up control. I am going to be submissive for the next 40 days.
So you talking about just at home or you talking about overall?
Overall.
I know, right? I was waiting for it.
So you gonna go to work and be submissive?
I am going to be
This
submissive.
is gonna be the longest 45 minutes of your
So
life.
Echoes,
No, I'm just
Creed,
playing.
whoever listen to this, remember she said she gonna go to work.
Ain't nobody paying attention to this shit.
No, yes they are.
Okay.
We about to post it. No.
That means I'm not going to be assertive. I mean, I am a supervisor, so I still have to do my job.
Yeah. But I mean,
But I'm not going to command,
I know a
control,
lot
or
of
take
supervisors
control.
that's
right. That
don't assert themselves at all.
I didn't say I was going to be passive.
I didn't say that either. You said
Gonna
you were
be
gonna give up
submissive.
control.
Well, I don't think that applies to work.
You can't really.
Yeah, you know what? I take that off the table. That's the dumbest shit I ever said.
I'm glad that's why I had to make you think about that.
My leg's so cold. I'm like in freezing.
Shout out to Juicy.
Your son, Juicy? He's watching?
He's always watching.
Yes, he's watching.
He told me don't die on my way here.
Yes.
For some odd reason, my son is obsessed with me dying if I'm not home within a certain amount of time. I thought you were dead. How the fuck did you get that? I just didn't want to talk to you.
So
you ignored my calls. I thought you were dead. If I was dead, I couldn't have ignored your call.
What porn would you sacrifice? You can even name a certain porn or a type of porn.
BDSM. And you know that's my shit. Wait a minute.
How do you
Time out.
sacrifice
BDSM gangbang.
Oh man.
But those are the best ones.
Those are the best ones.
Those are the only ones I watch.
Those are the best ones.
Oh nope.
I
also
that.
watch, but Japanese anime is
I was
also
gonna
BDSM.
Yeah, it
But it's
Gangbang.
still got its own category as
Okay.
I was gonna say I would give up the hentai.
Yeah, I'm not giving up my hentai. I'll give up my BDSM gangbang for 45 days.
Ghost.
Oh fuck.
That bitch will give up her
What is
lungs
this
first.
I give up my what first?
Lungs.
Her lungs before she gave up her porn. Like who needs to breathe? I need to come.
Yes, I really want that.
That's why. Like.
Yo, let me talk about. So before we go different, that remind me. Me and Chloe had this plaything, and every time she's about to come, that's exactly what she. They just thought she was dying the first time she did that shit. What the fuck? Can you imagine?
I would die.
And then go.
Oh my God, I would die.
This bitch was having I'm like, oh my God, he killed her.
Yo, that's some
That's
weird
so
shit.
funny. But that is, you are, what was that word she said? Peculiar. Look, scroll back. You was on point, Jazz. I'm sorry. I didn't
Go
catch
sit in the
that.
corner.
No. You sit in the corner. That was some
I didn't do it.
No, I thought we had a plaything.
Oh, and she did it.
Yes,
A play toy. We're
And
not gonna
she
call
did
her a
it.
thing. Every time she was about to bust a nut, she sounded like she couldn't breathe.
Oh, and
Like she
y'all
had
are
asthma.
killing her.
Not only did she do that, she looked like she couldn't breathe. So the first time she did it, we was like, what the fuck?
I was like, oh shit, you killed her. He said, nah, bitch, you killed her.
That's even funnier. Like at first I thought she was doing it to you.
No.
And I thought that's hilarious. It's even funnier now that I know somebody was doing it to y'all.
Right.
Isn't it funnier?
That's right.
Funnier.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine they thought they was dying? They killed her. Like y'all, what were y'all gonna do? Were y'all gonna hide the body? Were you gonna?
I was gonna call 911.
Can you imagine that one come up? You like, so what happened?
We was fucking and the bitch stopped breathing. I don't know what happened in between there. That was a good ass nut. Look, just get this bitch out my beat. I can't explain this to my churn.
I did.
No, but seriously though, I don't know.
I'm glad to know that you guys would not like hide the body.
Absolutely not. I would say this, because that's a dumbass reason to go to jail. A bitch died and y'all hide the body because she's scared. No,
They can
we
find
ain't
out
kill her.
she died like that, some shit.
We ain't do it. Now, but I don't know.
But you did do it.
Nah, he did that shit.
Manslaughter.
Death by sex.
Involuntary manslaughter.
Oh, it was voluntary.
He was like, I killed you.
Literally, I killed
her.
Oh, that's that Jamaican song that I killed the bitch. Killed the bitch.
What is wrong with us tonight?
I don't know.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Yes.
That's what it is.
So,
Isn't that funny?
Sun
how
is
no, but think about the
facing
times we
dome.
live in. We can blame everything, damn near, on a retrograde of some sort. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Or the sun downward facing dog.
Or yoga. Either retrograde or yoga. There we go. There you go. Like there's an excuse.
My uterus
for everything.
ache.
People, we are no longer required to be accountable.
Nope.
That went with the Xers, when the Generation Xers started.
That shit went out with the new millennials.
Who's the new millennials? Not the old millennials?
Not the old millennials.
But the Xers were before that. I feel like it was gone before them.
2010.
Accountability went.
Accountability went out the window. It was during George Bush term.
that was above the time.
Okay, I was saying, okay, maybe not 2010, during George Bush term.
So 2007.
There we go.
Yeah, 7.
All right. Because I was like, wait, that was Obama.
Yeah, Obama came in.
When that nigga wasn't held accountable,
remember that.
accountability
That nigga was
went out the
6 months
window. When that nigga would not admit that he was the reason the levees broke, accountability went out the window.
He was the reason.
He
The
was.
governor was the reason.
He was.
But either or.
George
Around
Bush-
that time period.
He could have did something about it.
Right, he could do something.
And it's funny because he didn't do anything about it, then State Farm didn't do anything about it to help those people. Like a lot of people.
Accountability went out the window.
You're right. Katrina.
Yep.
That's when Kanye still had sense.
Right.
He was the first person to say
And
something
that's
about
during that time, that's when the world began to change and people became extra fucking sensitive.
Right.
They can blame Kanye for being extra sensitive.
Right.
Think about he went on that rant. He got on the rant of George Bush. He got on the rant about Beyonce should have won the war. Like he was.
Yeah, he was
on this
just
whole
out
tirade
there.
at that time.
He was losing it. It's okay.
But
mental health.
Mental health.
I still love him.
That is the word
He
for
crazy
today.
as fuck, but I still love him. Like there's no love lost. He's just nuts.
Fuck that nigga.
All right, so what would you?
I can't just not love him because
I
he
can.
lost his mind.
I
like
can.
that's some fucking shit.
I ain't
You
gonna lie.
shouldn't be.
I would abandon that nigga quick. He
I ain't
don't
gonna lie.
mean shit
You
to
know
me.
us black people, we always say fucking nigga till they do something hot. And you know, this nigga got this hot ass beat for the new Black Panther.
Who?
I can't even front.
Kanye?
Like, oh shit, this nigga came. Yeah,
Hey, okay. I don't give a damn about his music. I won't purchase it. Tell Kim to purchase it. That nigga said, fuck black women. I say, fuck you, Kanye.
You know how niggas beat niggas, but man, fuck that nigga, then do something hot.
He been said that. He said he don't want to have kids by black women because he want to make sure his kids come out with good hair.
He said that black
women.
So
But
again,
all his women hasn't been fair skinned or white.
That's just his preference.
that's not a preference.
But what she's saying is,
I like women.
The comment he said, you don't have to say the comment. If that's your preference, but you ain't got to degrade somebody else just because that's your preference.
Right, but I mean, it's the same as Gerald Levert saying he only like fat women. Like, so all the skinny women should hate him?
No,
Is it the same thing?
But how Gerald Levert said it, he didn't downgrade skinny women to get to what he said. Hey, y'all just can't keep me warm.
I can't tell you how he said
I did, and I thought the shit was hilarious.
I didn't like being like he made me not want to be skinny, and like I'm naturally this way. It's not like I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like he made me want to. Like I felt like I needed to go get.
Well, I was skinny. I was skinny with a fat ass, so it didn't make me feel no type of way.
See, I ain't had no ass. So for me, like that shit he said was hurtful. But
I've been dark skinned my whole life. I think even when I was born chocolate.
But do we have? But do we? But like, do we have certain like? But is there a difference? Like, you know what I mean, between what Kanye said and what anybody else that makes you feel bad about one specific thing about you, like that I happen to be a female, or that I happen to be skinny.
It's a difference between degradation.
But I will say this. I'm sorry to cut you off. And I've seen this a lot, especially with sports people. We get the clips of what they say, but we never get the whole story because then when you get the whole story,
it don't make it's not as dramatic.
Give you that piece.
That's dramatic.
Yeah. They don't give you the whole thing that was said because I've seen that plenty of times.
Because it downplays
that nigga. Then you hear the whole thing like, oh, he didn't say it like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you see it on reality TV all the time.
They do shit all the time.
But what Kanye specifically said, I did the research before I said fuck that nigga because I like College Dropout. I was on my way to becoming a Kanye fan. I always thought the man was talented. However, when you sit there and you degrade your own people, especially black women who have been degraded enough in society, throughout society, I can't buy into it. If your preference is a white woman, okay, fine. I'm not mad at you for your preference for being a white woman, for loving a white woman. I've had sex with a white man and got a half-white baby. It's not, you can't help who you love. Right. However, you can control what comes out of your mouth about your preference. So you're saying, oh, I don't want to deal with this black
So
bitch.
you're more mad, not because he said, not because of what he said, but more so how he said it.
Pretty much. Because you don't have to down someone to say, I like this. That's like saying, oh, Wren, I love you, but I think your personality is bullshit.
It happens.
She's like, look.
Wow.
But that's it for me. I just don't like for people to just pop shit. Like, if you got something to say, say it. If you like this, own it. But you don't have to say, okay, well, my preference is this because of this. I don't care what your preference is. I know a lot of stars that fuck with white women and they're happy. If this woman had your back, black, white, or indifferent, the bitch could be orange with blue polka dots. I don't give a fuck. Because, again, at the end of the day, I'm not the one that's sleeping with you. Or I'm not the one that you're running after. I'm Joe Blow. So if this woman held you down, had your back, and was there to support you, fine. But if you know this white woman, you dropped your black girl to get in there and found you a white woman because you feel like you made it,
just for a trophy piece.
Guess what? You get every fucking thing that comes your way, and trust and believe, I'll be the bitch laughing. That's what you get. Let that bitch get half. She earned it.
Hey, what half, Eddie?
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm done. On my say it with your chest moment again. And it's 10:51. We are almost out of here, people. And I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow.
You're tired.
And yeah, tomorrow's gonna be one of my long days. I'm not even gonna see my family tomorrow.
Poor family.
I gotta work all 3 jobs tomorrow.
Poor family. They'll still be there when you get home. Like Buddy,
Damn, really?
like Buddy said.
How you just gonna make me sad?
I'll never forget this. On the first day of school, it was a little boy named Theo crying, and Buddy walked up to him and was like, "Don't worry, you know, mommies go, they leave, they go to work, you know, they always come back." That's what he said. He said, "Come on, let's go ride bikes." He was like 4, and I was looking because his little boy was crying, and I was just looking at him like, "Well, at least he knows. I will always."
That'd be bad. This is what they do.
Let's just keep it let's keep it real simple. You know, like moms leave, they always come back. Like almost like he didn't necessarily want me to come back, but like they come back. You know what I mean? Like
that one day you pissed them off. Like, look, she's gonna be back anyway.
Right. Like I need this welcome break. She's gonna come back.
Just when you think she ain't coming back,
she comes back. Right. So they come back. But the idea of it was really cool. You know.
I love him.
That was so cute.
He'll be 11, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut up, Jazz. He is not sweet. He's Buddy. He's my buddy. He's my baby.
That's my boy, though.
That poke bowl was very delicious too.
I don't know poke bowl.
You know what that is?
A poke bowl? Like with the fish?
I found that out recently.
I like it.
You know what I call them? Sushi bowls.
They are like sushi bowls.
They are sushi bowls.
They are sushi bowls. They ain't no like this.
It's a sushi bowl.
To me, it's a sushi bowl. That's what I call it.
Yeah. I guess you could see. I could see that. But it's,
It's the same stuff.
The salmon.
Yeah, but sushi is more compact. It's easier to
besides,
eat.
you
It's
know,
like more go food.
That's why it's a
versus
bowl.
poke bowl is more sit food.
It's like a Chipotle bowl versus a Chipotle burrito.
Think about Chipotle bowl and a burrito. What's the difference? One is in the bowl. One's burrito form.
I want a burrito.
That's what I think.
Can we not talk about food?
I know,
I'm
you
hungry.
making me hungry.
Right. I just talked about how much I love food for like the last hour.
I
of the
got
last
food
show.
when I go home.
I got food when I go
tuna
home,
salad.
too.
A tuna salad.
I have some sort of
I'm gonna eat
pasta that Keisha has acquired. I'm not gonna say she fixed it, but I know she acquired it.
This nigga said acquired. What the fuck? See, I can't eat food that people acquire. I need to know where the fuck it's coming from.
Respect the shit. How'd you acquire this food? Like,
I don't need to know. See, that's when the trust comes in.
I don't trust a nigga that much.
If she never lets you acquire food and not inquire where it came from. I think acquire will be my word for this month.
How do one acquire food?
And not inquire.
Then procure. Procure.
I need to know where it came from.
How do one acquire food?
You get it from somewhere and then you bring it back.
So in the hood, we just said we just went up and bought that shit.
Yeah, but I only have one word. You're using like 15 words to say one word.
Okay.
I went up the street and bought that shit and brought it back. All right, there's one way to say it. Or you can say, I acquired it.
Absolutely
Acquired
not.
seems totally different.
Yeah, that shit sounds scandalous.
Yeah, it sounds like.
No.
it does. It sounds real like.
See, that's why
sketchy and shit. Like,
See, that's why educated people can't use those type of terms. Uneducated people, but they can look at you like you're crazy. Like,
I'm
fuck you mean?
educated.
You acquired.
know what you're talking
I know what she's talking about, but the
look at
shit
you like-
sounds sketchy as fuck.
Right.
I acquired. Think about it. They're like, what do you mean you acquired? I acquired it. Like, nah,
Nigga, I ain't that
You're
shit.
speaking like you're back in the 1700s and shit. Oh,
Motherfucker, what you do to this shit to
Well,
acquire?
we got 2 minutes before we end this off. So.
I missed you guys.
So this is what I'm
Like,
going to
this
say
is fun.
to end the show. Listen,
Don't say
if you're going to make sacrifices, if you're going to give up something, make sure you're going to gain something in the process. Gain does not always mean monetary or physical. You can gain knowledge. You can gain experience. You can also gain muscle mass and get rid of the fat. So if you are willing to give up fatty foods, make sure you're working out to burn those calories. That way, in the end, you gain the muscle mass and lose the fat. If you're giving up sex, make sure the sexual that you're giving up, you pretty much increase your brain capacity by increasing your memory, drinking some ginkgo biloba to increase your thought process or memory or whatever the case may be. If you're gonna give up something you love, you might as well gain something you could use.
I like that.
Now, I'll piggyback off of that real fast because there's a lot of things I've been looking into studying, and I've been doing a lot of meditating, and it replenishes your energy. So if you do give up things, like she said, add something to your life. Regardless of what you give up, take that time to build yourself. I always say that. If you can build yourself, that's a product that you always can reap the benefits from.
That sounds good, actually. Like no French fries, but something else.
Yeah.
How can I feed myself in a better way than French fries?
What else? If you had to look at what else is on you is starving, like, is your brain starving? Or do you have replenished your energy?
I do need
or energy.
I think I need to eat like real food.
Okay.
Like, you know, a Wednesday night after our show, it's late, you know, a French fry would be a very welcome, normal habit. But that's not something that helps me. It's not feeding me. It's actually not feeding me. You know what I mean? It's what's it, satisfying the craving. I'm done with that. I want to actually eat.
So what I do is I actually buy my food early and just leave it in the house for when I get home and I have it, like a poke bowl or sushi. Do I still have sushi in the house or the kids?
do.
Okay.
All right, so people, that's all. We love y'all with that tad bit.
Peace, love, and black hair grease, and until next
Don't
Wednesday.
forget, celebrate your women this weekend. It is International Women's Day on Friday, and it is Women's Month, but International Women's Day.
It's also Social Worker Month. I don't know how social workers get a whole month when therapists, mental health therapists, are so much better.
Okay. Well, contractors who build things don't get a day or an hour.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta be up in our shit.
Hey, we can start one.
Yeah.
Start off month like July.
Are we done? Are we recording? Are we done?
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree
It's huge!
is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Just a Bit Outside radio show.
There is one